Yo, welcome back to a brand new video. They had Adam 22. I didn't think I was gonna make a video about Adam 22. But he is on this podcast, on the Whatever podcast. But I kind of wanted to go towards one of the other young ladies. I don't know what her name is. I don't want to look her up and give her a shout out so she can get more OnlyFans followers or whatever. But you guys can go. I'll link the video, the full length video of this interview that they had on the Whatever podcast. And the Saint in the center, he kind of went off on this OnlyFans young lady who, I don't know if she does porn or whatever, but I think she just sells her body pics on, what every girl is doing now. Well, a lot of girls are doing now, because she chimed in on something that they were talking about with Adam. So she chimed in, and then he gave his thoughts, and let's see what happens, and afterwards let's talk about it.
You guys were having a little back and forth, I guess, on...
Well, we both know we're not going to agree on that, but I think it's very disingenuous to call it monogamy when it's not monogamy.
Well,
and the only
monogamy off camera.
That's like me saying that, inside of this room...
You don't really need to say
it's
like anything. It just is a statement of fact, right?
No, it's not. Because you're creating a false condition, as though life is different when you turn on a camera and turn off the camera.
I think
I agree with that.
So
monogamy on or off camera, I think everyone understands.
This is really
right?
important. No, I like where we're at right now. What we're experiencing is that what you're doing is wrong, so you have this duality in your mind and in your psyche to make you feel like because you turned on the camera and because you're getting paid, now it's okay. When in actual fact, I'll tell you how we know it's wrong. Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not, no.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. And I'll give you an example. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
First of all, I don't do porn on OnlyFans, so don't throw me in that. Okay. But I feel like it's like would I want my dad to watch me having sex with someone else, recorded or not? Like, you do things like you don't want your parents to see everything that you're doing.
Did you understand my point?
To him, like, it's a bad thing. Like, how do you know that they're ashamed
Real
of it?
quick, did you understand my point?
What?
Did you comprehend my point?
I understand your point,
okay,
but I mean, I do agree with him. I think off camera, they are monogamous.
Of course, you would agree with
acting.
him.
It's like kissing someone in a movie. Like,
okay, let me ask you a question.
I don't do porn on OnlyFans.
Let me ask you a question.
But I still agree. I do think they are in a monogamous relationship.
You don't do porn on OnlyFans. I don't. What do you do?
I do like sexy photos. Yeah.
Just sexy photos, nude photos.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, here we got a jokester. Okay,
you got to subscribe. I mean, I don't know. You got to see for yourself. Yeah.
I would never.
So, going back though, how do you pitch it to a girl? Like, I'm gonna fuck other women.
Butler donated $200. Hey, Mr. Herpsalot. You did a standard herpes test which shows nothing. You do a Western blot test, it will likely come back positive and you will have to disclose to all future partners. Hashtag filthy.
Oh my
Jay Butler got paid today.
You spent a lot more time thinking about this than I did.
Oh, man. One of these days, Adam, I'll have you on the podcast where not everyone's trying to dogpile you.
He's bulletproof. He's bulletproof.
He brings it on himself anyway.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Well, so what is the pitch? What's the pitch? Because I'm sure there's men out there that would like to have the kind of arrangement you have.
Oh, I'm good. I can fight back. I'm okay.
Right. Okay.
So how do you what's the pitch to the woman?
Okay.
How do you because most women are going to be like, no, I don't want you.
Right.
With other
or
chicks.
They're going to try to force some level of gender feminist. We're equal. We're the same. So if you do it, I do it.
Okay.
All right. So Adam, you ready for this? Get your pen and paper.
Let's go.
You ready for this? All right. Cool. So the number one foundational piece is selecting the correct woman. I'll give you an example. We're just going to go. Just give me a little bit of time here. Have you ever cheated before?
No, never.
Never. Have you ever cheated before?
No.
Would they admit it though?
Have you? Why? Have you ever cheated before?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever cheated before? You're lying. Have you ever cheated before?
That's fucked up.
No, I'll tell you why. No, I will tell you why. I'm not picking on her. I'm going to tell you why.
Straighten your mic, please.
I will tell you why. I can read characters very well.
Gotcha.
There was a gentleman here named Nick. He was explaining to everyone how the show is going to proceed and giving us the basics on, how to pay attention, how to track the speaker, how to be respectful, in other words. There was one person who was not paying attention while he was talking. Who was that?
Mm-hmm. That was me.
That was you.
Yeah.
So out of everyone sitting here, why are you the one that's sitting here being disrespectful when he's taking out his time to show you how to best present yourself in front of millions of people?
Because I was turning off my alarm. Yeah, and I didn't want to forget to do it later.
Sure, I hear you. Because you're a disrespectful person. And you were rude and catty with him after he told you. As a boss, I always look at these things because I
was rude and catty with him because I put my phone away?
No.
I don't think I said anything disrespectful. I mean, I
agree with you.
From.
I agree that you think you didn't say anything disrespectful. I agree that you think you weren't being disrespectful because that's your actual nature. So a person like you who is by nature one who is narcissistic and disregards others, you're the one that's going to cheat.
Because I was on my phone when I didn't.
Why were you the only one? Out of I got 2 phones right here. I got 2 phones. Why were you the only one?
Do you follow every single fucking rule? Have you ever had a speeding ticket? Like, have you ever gotten in trouble?
Why are you so angry?
Like in class?
You're just angry right now.
I think you're just as expressive as I am.
You're
and I think
angry.
when a woman like kind of like barks back at you, it's an issue.
Well, there's no need to bark. We're humans. But you've been like,
you know, kind of.
I'm just calling a spade a spade. I'm just saying.
It's okay.
Why?
So look, I'm trying not to chime in. I'm trying to. Actually, what I'm trying to do is I've seen other YouTubers and I noticed that they talk through the whole thing instead of you kind of getting the concept of what they're saying. So I'm trying to let them talk through it and then give my opinion a little bit later. But it seems like he's going off on this chick right here because I mean she said something, so she had her opinion and now he's kind of going back to her. I think he probably earlier on he found something that was rude about her and so he's going off on her.
I'm asking you a question. Why were you the only one out of everyone here? Why was it you that all of a sudden needed to do that right when he's giving us the directions?
Just because I had to do it.
Right, because you didn't care. Now, settle.
I don't know how being on my phone correlates to cheating. That's fucking ridiculous. Like, be fucking for real right now.
A lot of things will be hard for you to comprehend. That's why you're in sex work, because you can't offer value in the marketplace.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, if you have legitimate...
I think I have a lot more to offer than just being on OnlyFans.
If you had
like that I started 2 months ago. Like there's a lot more things I have to offer than
If
that.
you had significant IQ and skill set, you'd be able to go into the marketplace and earn a good income such that you didn't have to do that.
Significant IQ, like the women that you're with that let you cheat on them and bring whatever diseases back to them, right? Like those are like high value women, right?
I hear you. Right. Yeah. So being that you don't have significant income or the ability to offer skills,
I don't have a significant income. Okay, gotcha.
Why do you keep cutting me off? All right, go ahead. You talk, and then I'll respond. Go ahead. You talk. I'll go after.
Can you at least scoot your mic that way? There you go.
She wasn't listening to the directions. That's why she didn't know.
I'm a bad listener.
Just interrupting.
I'm a bad listener and I'm a cheater.
Okay. All right. Do you want to talk now? I just want to make sure you don't interrupt me. So go ahead. No, I'm offering you the floor because you were talking while I was talking. Go ahead.
I'm good. You can say what you need to say.
Wow. See, your brain dead. That's a problem. That's why you have to interrupt me while I'm talking. I gave you the floor. You didn't want to take it because you don't have any thoughts or anything to say.
I do have lots of things to say.
And don't worry, I'm not really talking to you. I'm speaking against you as a symbol. Mm-hmm. So don't take personal offense to it.
Which is what? A symbol of what?
A symbol of a declining society where people lack values. Mm-hmm. So the point is this.
I agree with that.
If you had IQ and skills to offer to the marketplace, you can earn a good income. Being that the most valuable thing about you is something that you never earned. You didn't earn knowledge. You didn't earn skills. It's your breast that you're paid for and your butthole. So you market that to earn money. Huh?
Okay. So I'm the one with like the least IQ here, even though I
no.
I do like the least amount on OnlyFans,
but
because I'm the only woman who's barking back at you like I'm this brain dead fucking bimbo who has nothing to offer to society.
Not why.
I mean, then what?
Let's test it. Let's test it real quick. Okay, what's your age?
I'm 28, but I'm not testing. I'm not doing a test.
You're 28.
I'm getting up there. You're right. My eggs are drying up. Okay. I'm not going to be fertile. No one's going to want me. I'm not a high value woman. Like,
that's
what
fine.
else?
We're not going there. Here's where we're going. If you weren't doing OnlyFans, how would you earn a 6-figure plus income?
I do
Wait, speak English. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I work at one of the I work at one of the best clubs in Las Vegas.
You seem like you're having trouble with English for a second. Tell us.
I'm perfectly fine with my English.
Go on.
I'm a little riled up. Yes.
I said that like 5 minutes ago and you denied it.
I'm a little thrown off by you attacking me because I think a lot of these other girls.
That's because people never address you.
And I respect.
People never address you directly.
Here. I think you're just attacking me because I'm responding to you and you don't like that. And you don't like women who go against what you have to say.
That's fine.
And that's why you choose the women that you do.
Do you mind answering the question I asked you?
What is the question?
Okay, I'll say it one more time. What skills do you have that would help you earn a 6-figure plus income at age 28?
You're right, nothing. There's nothing that there's no skills that I have at all.
You're trying to escape.
There's nothing.
But I'm saying
there's no skills. No, you're right.
Because you're a cocktail server in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Right?
And there's nothing else that I have to offer.
And she's trying to play it off right now, and that's a strategy. Very nice.
What's the strategy? Tell us, please.
But the fact is, I live in Las Vegas. I've seen your type many times. Generally, they're younger.
Gotcha.
But the point is this.
Old, I know, man.
No, really. Honestly, they should be firing you.
Someone marries me.
Yeah, no, they should be. I don't know about that, but they should certainly be firing you and get someone of the appropriate age to do such a low-level job.
Oh, yeah.
But the point is this. Why are you opening your mouth wide like that? It's not time. Bring the camera out. She's ready.
I think she can be shocked. She can do whatever she wants. She's fine.
But here's the point. Here's the point. You're currently a cocktail server, which consists of, hey, I'll have a Jack and Coke. Okay. And then you walk away, tell someone else Jack and Coke. They hand you a Jack and Coke. You come back and bring it back to me and hope that I would give you a good tip. That's your skill set.
And what about it?
It's a hard work.
And what about it?
It's a hard work.
And what about it?
Yeah, there is no skill set is the point, which is to say if I took your brain and placed your brain into a man's body, you would be in poverty.
You caught me.
Because you're brainless. Carrying on.
You're right, yeah. I'm just good for nothing. Yep, you caught me.
No, you are good for something. That's why you have OnlyFans. And that's my point, is that's what you're good for. And I'm not trying to be rude, but it's just that
I think you are trying to be rude.
No, I'm just being honest.
No, I mean, being honest on what? I mean, do you even know who I am as a person?
You notice when everybody drinks water, that's a sign that it's human nature to be uncomfortable when you like grab your cup and sip water. Everybody's uncomfortable right now. They're all on the edge, like, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's grabbing water. But yeah, he's I'm not gonna say he's 100% right, that she's brain dead. I mean, she has, she may be smart, but what happens is that these ladies, they always take the easy way out. They always take the easy way out because these type of ladies, they're inherently lazy. You know what I mean? They don't want to work hard. They don't want to work. And I'm not blaming them from that. I'm not saying that they have to work hard, but you're choosing to go in a profession that all you have to do is use your looks and you gain money from that. That's not difficult to do for a woman, and then on top of that, you shit on men, on the men that actually pay you to do this, and and somehow you think you're above those type of men. Not all women act like that are in OnlyFans, but they typically, you're basically earning money off the backs of men that that can't get women. You know what I'm saying? So you're not extorting them or anything like that, because at the end of the day, these men, they're making the choice to pay for these type of women. That is their choice, So we need stronger men in general. We need men to just stand up and say, you know what, I'm not going to pay for this. I can't do this anymore. I can't pay for this type of behavior, because like you said earlier, our society is declining. Everybody can't be a hoe, man. We need, you have fitness models, you have, regular ass chicks that are on OnlyFans, man, like earning, 6 figures plus. You know what I'm saying? That's like, I'm not hating on them, but I'm just saying, like, there has to be a point where men step up. Men have to be leaders. You guys have to lead these women out of this stuff, because they're doing it because the men we lack leadership. That's why they're doing it.
I mean, before like throwing these insults that I'm just this brain dead fucking woman who has nothing to
I think
offer.
we should avoid ad hominem.
But is it ad hominem when you actually? There were some, but
brainless might be a little.
Do you even know me? Like you don't even, and you're only calling me brainless because I'm the only one responding to you.
Do you think?
You know what I think has him a little bit upset? Just so you know, every girl sitting on this side of the table earns more money than him.
Yeah.
Stop. He's an imposter. He's been outed in the past.
And he's mad about it.
He basically LARPs as a rich guy on the internet.
If I was absolutely poor, it would mean nothing.
All the girls,
it would mean nothing.
I think we all are kind of in agreement that we don't really want to sit here and listen to someone who's basically a scam artist tell us what's wrong with our lives.
This is amazing.
What do you do for work?
I'm
amazing.
How do you make
on the
money?
edge of walking out, Brian. I'm gonna be totally real. I'm not walking out on like a.
I might make another video about Adam 22. But for the purpose of this video, I just wanted to show you guys that, you know, we are living in this society right now where we're declining, you know, of course, I mean, not the human race or anything like that, but as you know, U.S. citizens, from what I know, because this is where I live, I'm a U.S. citizen, you know, and I'm just noticing that the West in general, I mean, you see it in the UK as well, you know, a lot of these women are, you know, they're earning their money through, you know, sexual favors, and it's way more common than it used to be. That used to be a tight niche type of people that would be into sex work, and those people just did that, you know what I mean? But now it's getting to the point where more and more women are getting into this, and they feel like it's empowering when they know it's not empowering, because like he said, like the saint and the sinner said earlier, if your father was to see your content, you know, to see what you do, would he be proud of you? Would your mother be proud of you? Would your grandparents be proud of what you're doing? And she says no, you know, so that's how you know you're subconsciously, you know, you're not doing the right thing. You know, it's a degenerate type of behavior. You know that, but you still do it. So what's the problem and what's the solution? Well, we know the problem, but what's the solution? The men are the solution. Men are the solution. I'm telling you, we are the solution, because the problem, one of the biggest problem is that the men are getting weaker. So what do I mean by that? I mean, women and children need leaders. They need leadership. And I think they instinctively want it as well. They want a man to lead them. The men are not giving that right now. We're not giving that. We're not giving the leadership that we're supposed to give in order for these women to follow. They have to have something to follow, right? So what do? They're left to their own devices. All these women are single. Most of them are single. On that panel, they claim they have a guy or whatever like that. And if you're a guy and you're comfortable with your woman in this type of work, you're not a leader. You're not leading them. And if you think you're a leader, you're not leading them in the right direction. You're leading them in the wrong direction. And you know what? These women can sense that. Women are very good at. That's one of the things I will give women. They are good with judgment and character. They can scent out a weak man. They can scent out a strong man. It's very easy for them to do that. And I believe that these women, they purposely go for these weak men so that they can do what they want to do, you know, or they may think he's a strong man. They get him and they figure out, you know, let me test the waters with this guy. Let me keep testing him and see how far, because women will test you, right? So let me just keep testing this guy and see how far I can go. Oh, I can go this far? Well, then you know what? I'm just going to keep him and just do whatever I want. But they really don't. And that relationship usually does not last, because you're not leading them in the right direction. let me ask you guys a question. Would you agree that, and maybe this is just my opinion, a lot of religious people believe in this as well, women get their values from men. Men get their values from God. So when men stop leading, where are the women going to get their values from? Where do they start getting their values from? They start getting them from each other. All the porn and OnlyFans chick, they all hang out with each other. And they all hang out with the same type of weak type of men. And they're all single. You see, they're all single. They're all in or struggling relationships or in and out of relationships or divorced or whatever. Because these men, the stronger men, they don't want to deal with those type of women. No man wants to deal with that. I mean, let's be honest. Nobody wants to deal with that type of woman. Adam 22 does. But look at what his woman is doing. His woman is leading. She's dictating where the relationship goes. She will ask him, hey, do you think I should do this porn scene? She wants him to say no. She wants him to lead her in the right direction. But instead, he says, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and do it. Yeah, you should go ahead and do that porn scene with that guy. And she says, okay. In her head, she's like, he wants me to be a hoe. That's what he likes. He likes hoes, so I'm gonna just keep doing it. And she's already had a kid with him. So it's just like, bro, man, all you gotta do is just put your foot down and be like, nah, I don't like that. I don't like what you're doing, and you need to be my wife, because they are married. You need to be my wife, and you need to raise my kids, and be a respectable woman. And do I think it's right that men should go out and do whatever they want and women can't? That's really not my that's for you to decide. If you want to do that, you could do that. But I do know that a man going out and doing what he wants sexually versus a woman going out and doing what she wants sexually are two different things. That is two different things. Even when it comes to a religious standpoint, you have religions where a man can have 5 or 6 wives. You know what I'm saying? And that's just from what we know of. I mean, way back in the days, that was always a king. Always had, but a bunch of women. You know what I'm saying? And a queen. It's always been like that. I mean, we're talking about how we are as a society, and the things that are natural to us, human nature. Females have their nature, men have their nature. It is not normal for a woman to want to be with a lot of men. It is normal for men to want to be with a lot of women. That is a normal thing. Women were made to be with one man. That's what they're made to do. They're made to get a man, have kids with said man, right? A man is able to be with multiple women. And I mean, one man could create a whole society. Like he can get someone pregnant every single day. If he wanted to. He could get someone pregnant every single day. A woman can only get pregnant one time. And that's 9 months of her life right there. That's 9 months of her life. And then she can get pregnant again. That's another 9 months. You know what I'm saying? She can't get pregnant multiple times. So women are made to be with one man. Now, you could say it's not right. A man shouldn't, be with a bunch of women, and a woman vice versa. You know what I'm saying? That's for you to decide. I'm not saying that you have to do that. If you want to be, if you're a man and you're monogamous, that's perfect. That's great. You could not, I'm not saying that all you guys should cheat and have a bunch of different women. I'm just saying that what's possible and what we are made to do is totally different from, what women do, what women can do. So a woman can be with a bunch of men, but it's not the same as a man being with a bunch of women. But anyway, so let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. Do you agree with what the saint in the center was saying to this young lady? I mean, I hope she's 28. You know what I'm saying? She still has a little bit of time, but I just don't think it's wise that all these women are getting on OnlyFans and making money. I mean, they're not thinking about their future. You know, your future is at risk when you start getting into that sex work. You know, because that content stays out there forever. I know you think you can just delete your account and delete all this stuff and all the pictures go away, but no, these people have your pictures forever, and they're always going to be able to find that. You know what I'm saying? So that's on you if you get into this line of work. But I wouldn't advise it. It's not for everybody. Everybody doesn't have to be doing it. And if you guys don't have good leaders, you know, that I think that's the first thing you as women should be doing. They should be looking for, you know, a good leader. And as a man, you guys should want to be leaders. You guys should want to be leaders. You should want to work on your leadership skills, you know, get in the gym, start gaining some confidence, read more, you know, just work on yourself as a man in general, man, because we're declining, man. We need stronger men, and I'm hoping that eventually we'll get that. So let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.